In today's video, we got 1991 Michael Jordan was a god. Now, as some of y'all know, I did react to the 1996 Jordan, but we have to do more research on the old gameplay. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it.
And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
June 12th,
Dubs.
1991, 11:47 p.m., The Forum, Los Angeles. For 7 years, they called him the most talented player who couldn't win when it mattered. 7 years of playoff heartbreak, swept by the Celtics, destroyed by the Pistons, always falling short. 7 years of watching Bird raise banners. 7 years of Magic's smile after another championship. But on this night, something fundamentally shifted in the universe of basketball. This wasn't just a championship, this was a coronation. This was the night Michael Jordan stopped being mortal. The criticism was over. The doubts were dead. 7 years of can't win the big one, erased in one magical run.
Hanson to Jordan.
Hey,
For the ball. Michael going to work.
reverse.
Jordan past Petrovic.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't just beat opponents anymore. He transformed the very concept of what basketball players could be. He turned physics into poetry. He made winning look inevitable. And if you weren't there to witness it, sit down, lock in.
He made the NBA look too easy.
Because I'm about to show you what basketball looks like when a man becomes a myth.
The evolution before the revolution. Okay.
To understand the deity Jordan became in 91,
Reverse lay.
you need to
What
understand
the
the
fuck?
mortality he shed. See, from 1984 to 1990, Michael Jordan was a spectacular failure. Oh, he could score. 63 against the 86 Celtics.
Well, had the Kobe
He
escape.
could fly. Every night was a highlight reel. But winning, championship winning, the numbers were brutal. Multiple first-round exits, 3 straight conference finals losses to Detroit, 0 finals appearances, 0 rings.
Hold on. Let me just get my point across, bro. 1985 to 1990, bro. Now, we all know the first 5 years is like the years that you marinate after coming out of college, or some players do just come straight out of high school and go straight to the league. So for Jordan, he did go to college. So 5 years, bro, the first 5 years don't really count. It does, but it don't. Because at the same time, going from college to the NBA is a totally different ball game, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same environment. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, man. This don't really matter. You feel me? The only thing that matters is that he kept on going, and we'll see what happened.
While Jordan was creating posters, Larry Legend and Magic were creating legacies. Bird, 3 rings. Magic, 5 rings. Jordan, 0 rings, and a growing reputation as the greatest player who couldn't figure out how to be a champion.
That's all he needed to figure it out.
The Detroit Pistons made it personal. They didn't just beat Jordan, they punished him. Chuck Daly's Jordan rules were simple. Hit him again. Make him lose his cool. Make him distrust his teammates. Make him human. And it worked. 88, loss in 5. 89, loss in 6. 1990, the breaking point.
Damn, lost by 19 points.
Scottie Pippen's migraine game becoming a symbol of Chicago's
What are you trying to fight
soft
Pippen for, bro?
reputation. But
Chill out.
watch what happened next, because this is where mortality ends and godhood begins. 15 pounds of muscle, not just weight.
In the weight room with it, okay.
Jordan spent the summer of 1990 rebuilding his body with one purpose: to never be pushed around again. His trainer, Tim Grover, later said, Michael didn't want to get bigger, he wanted to get angrier.
More vicious.
Meanwhile, Phil Jackson was rebuilding Jordan's mind. The triangle offense wasn't about limiting Jordan, it was about making him omnipresent. Instead of guarding one man, teams now had to guard a system powered by the most dangerous player alive. Before the triangle, 5.9 assists per game career average. In 1991, 11.4 assists per game in the finals.
That
That's
difference
not
is
evolution,
crazy.
That's mutation. And then there was Pippen, no longer the kid with migraines, now a 6'8" defensive destroyer.
The
who could
beast.
guard
He is a
anyone
beast,
from
man.
point
Pippen was a
guards to
beast.
power forwards. Jordan finally had a running mate who could keep up. Horace Grant became a rebounding machine. Cartwright provided veteran toughness. Paxson turned into a sniper from the corners. This wasn't Jordan and the Jordanaires anymore. This was a team built for war. But make no mistake, they all orbited around one sun. And in 1991, that sun went supernova.
The regular season practice runs and dominance.
From opening night, something was different. Jordan wasn't hunting for points, he was hunting for perfection. First game, 31 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds against the
Almost a
Sixers.
triple-double.
Complete control. The Bulls started 13-3, then went 25-5, then 41-9. This wasn't just winning, this was systematically dismantling the league's confidence. Teams were beaten before the bus arrived at Chicago Stadium. Watch
Post
the tape
up.
from that season. Really
Gate
watch
away.
it. Jordan had added a post game that was unguardable.
Post fade was
Too
crazy.
strong for guards, too quick for forwards, too smart for double teams. He'd catch the ball 15 feet out, feel the defense, and know exactly what they feared most. Then he'd give it to them. From the post, 58%.
Wow.
Mid-range, 54%. At the rim, 67%. There was no safe space, no defensive scheme, no answer. But here's what separated
Defensive player of the
91
year.
from every version before. He made defense sexy. Averaged
Defense
2.7 steals
wins
while barely
games.
gambling. He'd study film like a professor, memorizing every
Give me
player's
that.
go-to
Oh my
move,
gosh.
their comfort zones, their panic buttons. Clyde Drexler said it best. You'd think you had him beat, then realize he wanted you to think that.
Man's is really dissecting this shit, man.
Jordan wasn't
He was dissecting every single player move,
just playing
making sure y'all ain't going nowhere, nigga. You think you 10 steps ahead of me, but I'm really 100 steps ahead of you. So you could be 10 steps ahead of me, but I'm 100 steps ahead of you, which means I'm 90 steps ahead of you because you think you 10 steps ahead of me.
defense, he was playing chess at 100 miles per hour. The old Jordan screamed at teammates for missing shots. The 91 Jordan, he'd pull them aside during free throws. Next time down, set a harder screen. I'll get you a better look.
Yo,
Leadership
what?
through precision, not just passion. By March, the Bulls weren't just winning, they were performing. Every game was a clinic, every quarter was a statement. They finished 61-22, best record in the Eastern Conference. Michael Jordan, 31.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2.7 steals. MVP, scoring champion, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense. But
This is
regular
legendary,
season
bro.
excellence meant
31.5
nothing
a
to
game?
Jordan. Not anymore. He'd had MVPs,
It's insane.
enough scoring titles.
Behind the
enough
freaking
individual
backboard.
power.
How do you even
He
make
wanted
that?
Detroit. He wanted magic. He wanted
Pump
them
fake.
all
Oh my
now.
god. Oh, that layup. The Detroit massacre when Bulls became victims or become victims.
May 19th, 1991. The Palace of Auburn Hills. Piston fans came ready for another Bulls execution. They brought brooms, expecting a sweep. They'd get one, just not the kind they had imagined. From the opening tip, you could see it in the Pistons' eyes. Confusion. Jordan wasn't avoiding contact. He was initiating it. Lambier's cheap shots, Jordan absorbed them and smiled. Rodman's mind games, Jordan ignored them and scored.
Man,
Thomas's trash talk,
takes a
Jordan
different
responded
level of
with silence
mentality
and buckets. Game
to
one
just
final
ignore.
score, Bulls 94, Pistons 83.
That boy was ignoring them dudes on the court, man. That takes a different type of mental, y'all. I'm telling you. When folks talking trash on the court, you got fans booing you, bro. It takes a different type of mental to just really block out the outside noise and just focus. Just make sure you getting the job done, you feel me?
But the score didn't
He was a beast.
tell the story. This was psychological warfare, and Jordan had already won. Chuck Daly later admitted, "We knew in the first quarter of Game 1, our edge was gone. Michael wasn't that kid anymore. Game 2 was
He was a
horror movie
demon.
for Detroit. Jordan didn't just beat them, he dissected them. 35 points on 74% shooting. Read
Right
that
in his
again.
face, bro. Checkmate.
74%
Bow.
Against the team that invented defending him. But watch how he scored. No wild
Midi.
drives hoping for balls. Everything was calculated. Footwork
Post fade was
perfect,
too strong.
shoulders
Oh, he
squared,
was going to pass that?
follow through, textbook.
And
He
one.
was beating them with fundamentals, and that hurt worse
Rodman.
than any dunk.
Good
Game
post.
3 in Detroit. The Pistons last.
Oh, that was a
stand.
Rodman. That was
The crowd
Pippen.
was
My bad.
vicious. Jordan sucks chance from the warm-ups. Security had to escort Jordan's family. This was
Good
Detroit's
pass.
house.
Bow.
Their dreams went to die. Jordan's response: 33 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists.
Bro, this is almost a triple-double, gang. Insane stats, bro. Just imagine 3 more assists, 3 more rebounds. That would have been a triple-double. Wow. And I guarantee he had many games like this, bro, which is why we're doing research, man.
But forget the numbers. Watch his demeanor. No emotion, no celebration. Just cold, methodical execution. Like a surgeon who's done this operation 1,000 times. By the fourth quarter, you could see it. The bad boys were broken. Lambier stopped throwing elbows. Rodman stopped talking. Thomas looked like he
Can't stop him, bro.
3 games. And then came the moment that defined an era's death. Game 4. Bulls up 115-94.
Hey,
winding down.
that was a
Thomas
hard foul.
scatters his troops at midcourt. They turn toward the tunnel. They walk. No handshakes, no acknowledgement, no respect for the new kings. Jordan's response? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He didn't chase them. He didn't yell. Didn't gloat. He just stood there, watching the former champions slink away like defeated gladiators leaving the Colosseum. In the locker room, while his teammates celebrated, Jordan sat quietly. Scottie Pippen asked him why he wasn't more excited. Jordan's response: "We haven't won anything yet."
We ain't win yet. The job ain't done yet. That boy Jordan and Kobe had like similar mindsets, bro. Shout out Black Mamba and shout out Jordan, man. Mindsets were undefeated, dog. Like, bro, that's that competitive mindset. That's that competition type of mindset. You feel me? It's like, bro, he really trying to acknowledge. He's trying to figure out how everybody on the court is playing. Like, he trying to figure out his opponents, bro. Because once he figured that out, it's over with. And that's what he did. He figured out everybody game plan, everybody move. And he took that into account and he just won every game.
4-0 sweep. Jordan, 29.8 points,
4-0?
5.3 rebounds, 7 assists per game. Bulls outscored Pistons by an average of 17.3 points.
Damn! And that boy was averaging 30 a game.
The bad boys were dead. The Jordan rules were obsolete, but the real test was coming.
The Magic Showdown when legends collide.
June 2nd, 1991, Chicago Stadium. Michael Jordan versus Magic Johnson. The Prince versus the King. The future versus the present. Except nobody told Jordan he was supposed to wait his turn. This wasn't just a finals. This was a coronation waiting to happen. Magic's Lakers, Showtime's last dance. Jordan's Bulls, a dynasty being born.
Lakers versus
Basketball
Bulls,
world
man.
held its
This is
breath.
the finals.
Game 1, Chicago Stadium.
Yep.
The energy was nuclear. Jordan came out hunting. 36 points, 8 assists, 12 rebounds.
Another one, bro. 2 more assists. This would have been a triple-double, bro. This is crazy stats, man. Fam, how many almost triple-doubles did Jordan have? Like, bro, it's kind of pissing me off that all these games could have been triple-doubles.
A complete performance.
But he wasn't a stat pattern, so it was just like stats that just came to him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't stats that was forced. It was stats that just came while he was just playing the game.
But the Lakers had one more Showtime moment left. Sam Perkins hitting clutch threes. Worthy finding creases in the defense. Final. Lakers 93,
That's a
Bulls
good
91. But here's what scared the
Ooh,
Lakers.
first game,
Jordan
they took it
didn't
home.
look frustrated. He looked intrigued. Like a chess master who just saw his opponent's best move and already knew how to counter it. Phil Jackson told the team one thing. They just showed us everything they have. We haven't even started. Game 2 was when
Telling
the
you.
Lakers learned what playoff Jordan really meant. Not the spectacular Jordan, the surgical Jordan. Game 2, the Lakers came out desperate, more physical, more focused. They actually led at halftime. Phil Jackson's calm message to Jordan, they're showing you too much respect. Remind them why. Third quarter, Jordan drives baseline. Perkins and Divac converge. Jordan goes up with his right hand, sees the contact coming, and then...
That reverse layup, oh my gosh. That shit's so sexy, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what the coach basically just told him, right? And I just really dissected what the coach just told him, bro. Let's go back real quick. He said, they are showing you too much respect. Remind him why. He basically said, play with no mercy. Just go out and defeat. It don't matter. Play with no mercy. We need to sweep this team. We need to, well, not sweep because they already won one game, but reverse sweep it. We're going to win 4 games back to back. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what the coach just told him. Like, yo, go out and become a demon, basically. Just become a demon, bro. That's what he told him.
Switches to his left hand in mid-air. Not around the defenders, through them. The ball kisses the glass and drops. Chicago Stadium exploded.
Good layup off the glass.
20,000 people losing their minds. Not because of
that
a
layup
team
was so
basket,
nice, bro.
but because they just witnessed something that shouldn't exist. That play broke the Lakers' spirit. You could see it in their eyes. How do you game plan for someone who invents new possibilities mid-flight? Game 3 in Los Angeles. Series tied 1-1. The Forum. Magic's house. If the Lakers were going to seize control, it had to be done here. They threw everything. Zones, box and one, switching defense. Jordan's response, perfect balance. When they overplayed him, he facilitated. 13 assists. When they sagged off to stop his passing, he attacked.
It's nothing you could have done, bro, because it's like he already knew what you wanted him to do. So if you wanted him to shoot the ball, he was going to lay up the ball. If you wanted him to lay up the ball, he was going to shoot that 3. He was going to shoot that midi. He was going to post. It don't matter, bro. Like, it's nothing you could have done to stop this guy, bro, because he was doing everything, bro. He could have done everything. He was doing everything, bro. Like, this is insane.
29 points. A masterclass in reading defenses. Game 4 was Jordan at his most terrifying. Up 2-1, smell of a championship in the air. He could have coasted.
Oh my
Instead,
gosh,
pure
get out that
aggression
pain.
From the opening tip. 28 points. But more importantly, complete control. He wasn't just trying to win. He was trying to demoralize. Game 5.
That boy was trying to defeat.
1991. One win from history. The old Jordan might have
He was trying to blow out teams.
Shots. Tried too hard. The God version, he orchestrated a symphony. 30 points on 11 of 25
Look at that
shooting.
pass, boom.
But the 10 assists told the real story. He was everywhere. Skip pass to Paxson in the corner, 3. Drive and dish to Grant, dunk.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. What I'm watching here is that Jordan did have a team behind of him, but it wasn't like he needed that team. You feel me? He didn't need that team. Like, they were good players, though. You feel me? Like, it was respected that he did have that team with him, bro, because they were all, like, assists, man, bro. Like, he needed them for sure, bro. I don't know how to explain that shit. Like, he didn't need them, but he needed them while he was on that court, though. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even lie, bro. He needed them. He needed them. He needed them, bro, but they needed him more than he needed them. That's what I'm trying to say.
Post up, draw double team, find Pippen, layup. With 3 minutes left, up 15, Jordan caught the ball at the foul line. The entire Lakers defense sagged towards him. He looked at them, all 5 defenders cheating his way, smiled, and hit Paxson for another 3.
Another
Game
one.
over, series over, 7 years of doubt, over. When the buzzer sounded, Jordan didn't jump, didn't scream. He just walked to the ball, picked it up, and headed to the locker room. The celebration could wait. This moment was his. In that tiny visitor's locker room in Los Angeles, Michael Jordan, the man who turned weakness into strength, failure into fuel, finally let go. 7 years of can't win the big one, 7 years of watching others celebrate, 7 years of questions.
7 years of trying to develop his game into an NBA all-star, an NBA GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And look, bro, this is really like life inspiration right here, y'all. That like, look, bro, it took him 7 years to win his first ring, bro. So if you want to start that dream, bro, if you've been doing it for a while, bro, just keep going, bro, because you never know. I've been doing YouTube for 9 years and I still haven't made it. Feel me? So this is basically just life inspiration right here, bro. He's basically telling you whatever you want to accomplish, you could do it, bro. You just got to put your mind to it, and you got to really just, you know what I'm saying? For like, don't listen to the outside noise, bro. Just go all in.
Gone. All gone. 5 games. Jordan. 31.2 points, 6.6 rebounds, 11.4 assists per game, 2.8 steals, 55.8% field goal percentage. Finals MVP, unanimous.
The birth of Air Jordan more than a player.
Here's what
Facts.
nobody understood yet. Winning the championship didn't complete Jordan, it unleashed him. See, before 1991, Michael Jordan was a basketball player. After 1991, he was a global corporation disguised as an athlete. The night commercials stopped selling shoes and started selling dreams. Air Jordan wasn't footwear, it was a belief system. Believe you could fly, believe you could win, believe you could be him. Within months, kids in Barcelona were doing
W Jordan, man.
layups. Teenagers in Tokyo
That boy getting the
were
youth
wearing
right.
baggy shorts. Courts in
W
Cairo
mans.
had makeshift Jordan posters. This wasn't American cultural export. This was basketball imperialism, and Jordan was the emperor. The numbers were staggering. NBA ratings up 20%, attendance records shattered wherever the Bulls played. Jordan's salary, $2.5 million.
Oh
His
my
night
gosh,
deal,
that's
$20
crazy,
million.
dog.
His impact on the league's value, immeasurable. David Stern later admitted, Michael didn't save the NBA, he transformed it.
That's
We
facts,
went from a league
bro.
of drug problems and tape-delayed finals to must-see global entertainment. That transformation has a name, Jordan.
Like, bruh, Jordan was really that guy that the NBA was supposed to be from the start. He made the NBA what it's supposed to be. Full of highlights. Full of really coming in and putting your passion into this joint. Feel me? Not coming to the game after drinking liquor and shit. You feel me? Not playing no defense. No, bro. We came to hoop. We came to ball. And if you wasn't on that court, then you was going to fall.
But the real impact wasn't in boardrooms. It was on playgrounds. Every kid taking a jumper was suddenly leaning back, tongue out. Every drive to the basket ended with an attempted layup package. Basketball wasn't just a game anymore. It was performance art.
The technical mastery. Deconstruction. Bro, it's this font, bro. It's this font. Deconstructing a deity. Or what the? Bro, I'm not even reading that, bro.
Let's get technical.
I can't read it.
Because calling
font is
Jordan
messed
a
up.
god is poetic, but
Oh
understanding
my
why.
gosh. That layup.
Because calling Jordan
Snatch
a god
block.
is
Boom.
poetic,
Look at this layup, though.
But
Oh my gosh.
understanding why requires analysis. Watch any
Hey.
Jordan footage from 1991. Notice something?
And one reverse
Everything
layup.
is fundamentally perfect. The
Stop and pop.
footwork, always balanced. The release, identical every time. The defensive positioning, textbook, but at warp
Straight
speed.
blocks, bruh.
Other stars had signature
Who said
moves.
Jordan ain't got
Jordan
defense?
had complete mastery. While everyone else was playing checkers, Jordan was solving basketball like a math equation. Same problem, perfect answer, every single time. That's not talent. That's 10,000 hours of obsessive preparation, meeting the perfect moment.
Straight in that paint. The psychological profile inside the mind of a killer. Let me find out.
But physical gifts and technical skill only explain half of 1991 Jordan. The other half,
He was
the
not
half
scared of contact
separated
at
from
all.
Every talented player who couldn't win.
Oh my
that was all
gosh.
mental. Jordan didn't practice, he
Oh
hunted.
my
Every
gosh.
drill was game 7. Every scrimmage was personal. Teammates tell stories of Jordan turning simple shooting drills into competition, then refusing to leave until he won. BJ Armstrong remembers, we'd be up 20 in a meaningless February game, and Mike would be furious because someone scored on him. He took every basket personally, every single one.
See, bro, that's literally the mindset of a competitor, bro. Like, bro, anything that your opponent does against you, you're going to take it with literally, it could be the littlest move, bro, or a move that's literally like a grain of salt, bro. But, bro, we're going to take that shit serious, man, because when you a competitor, bro, you going all in, bro. It's either you going all in or you going home, bro. So it don't matter if we up 20, bro. I'm trying to make sure I'm dissecting everything my opponent is going to do so they can't do it no more. Feel me? Respect, Jordan. Respect. And Kobe had that same mindset, bro. So I got to give respect to Kobe too, man.
The preparation was psychotic. Jordan studied every referee's tendencies. Which ones called hand checks tight? Which ones let you play physical? He knew every arena's dead spots on the floor, which rims were soft, which courts were slippery. But the real edge
Maybe
was his
next year,
memory.
Michael.
Jordan
What?
never forgot. You
You
celebrated
crazy.
a dunk on him in November.
What is that
He
next
was
year?
dropping 40 on you in
It's
March.
this year, boy.
You
And
called
next year.
trash in warm-ups. He was embarrassing you by halftime.
Through the legs.
Every slight, real, or
Posterized,
imagined,
boy.
became fuel.
Get out that
And then
paint.
there was the look. You know the one.
Yeah, that look
Eyes
was
narrowed,
devious.
Jaw clenched, absolute focus. When Jordan gave you that look, the game was over. Not eventually, but
Dog.
then, because he decided you were going to lose, and his will was stronger than your hope.
Oh my. Bro,
Decided
hold
you were
on,
going to lose,
hold
and
on.
his will was stronger than your hope.
How do you even have this much airtime, bro? Bro, the perfect storm. Why 1991 was the beginning?
So why 1991? Why was this the year Michael Jordan transcended from superstar to superhuman? Simple. It was the perfect storm of preparation, meeting opportunity, physical evolution, check. Mental maturity, check. System understanding, check. Supporting cast, check.
Demigod,
Chip on the
check.
shoulder, check. Every element aligned. The body was ready, stronger, more durable.
Check.
The mind was
Come
sharp,
on, man.
patient but ruthless. The system maximized his gifts.
Almost
while hiding
slipped.
nothing.
Got itself back up.
The team could
Takes a
finally
lot of
gather
balance to do that.
And the motivation? 7 years of
Look
calming
at that
the
spin
big one
move.
had created a monster. The pre-1991
He was getting up
Jordan
there,
was
bruh.
reactive. He responded to defenses. The
Fade away,
1991
in there.
Jordan was predictive. He knew what
Over three
defenses
niggas,
would do
boom.
before they did it. The
Hang time.
pre-1991 Jordan needed the ball. The 1991 Jordan was dangerous without it. The pre-1991 Jordan wanted to win. The 1991 Jordan expected to win. This wasn't just growth, this was metamorphosis. The caterpillar hadn't just become a butterfly, it had become a dragon.
I think he forgot one though, man. The 1991 Jordan was a demigod. You feel me? He forgot that. But the legacy, what 1991 created.
Every superstar since 1991 has chased Jordan's ghost. Kobe's fadeaway, Jordan. LeBron's chase down blocks,
Jordan.
trying to match Jordan's defensive impact. The idea that a wing player could dominate every aspect of basketball, that blueprint was drawn in 1991. The positionless basketball we see today, Jordan
He still got
proved it
that
in
block.
91. He played
Dude,
point guard,
pump fake and
shooting
he
guard,
still got that block.
small forward, sometimes all in the same possession. Labels became meaningless when you could do everything.
Like, bro, how does one even have this much airtime, bro? Like, there was no stopping that,
all in
man.
the same possession.
Look at this.
Labels became meaningless.
He fouling the heck. Look at this. Well, he ain't even fouling him, but still, like, that's good defense. But after he hit that weight room, bro, it's like he just turned into a whole different guy, bro.
You could do everything at an elite level.
Damn.
But beyond basketball,
That strength really did
1991
something.
Jordan created the template for athletic greatness. Work harder than everyone. Trust the process, but never the
Oh my
competition.
gosh,
Turn
man.
weakness into strength. Make winning an addiction,
Oh
not
my.
an achievement. Every player who's ever
Woo,
studied film,
woo.
who's
Fake
ever
them.
added counters to their moves,
Uh,
who's ever
half
visualized
spin.
before games,
Straight
they're
pass.
all disciples
Bro.
of the church Jordan built in 1991.
Hey. Outro, the God complex. Yes, sir.
Michael Jordan in 1991 wasn't just the best player in basketball, he was basketball. Every
He
possession
was a basketball god.
Every game was a statement.
Give that
Every
boy his
moment
Pharaoh
was
hat
history
and
being
his
written
gold
in real
shoes.
time. He didn't just win a championship, he broke the sport's old hierarchy and rebuilt it with himself at the apex. Not through politics or luck or timing, through sheer, undeniable, terrifying excellence. 1991 Michael Jordan, NBA champion, Finals MVP, regular season MVP, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense, scoring champion, and transformed basketball forever. They say Jordan
Insane.
played 15 seasons. That's wrong.
That's literally
Jordan
crazy.
played one season, 1991, and then spent the rest of his career reminding everyone what they'd witnessed. The championships that followed, the records, the moments, all echoes of what he became when he finally broke through.
Literally, that's exactly what it is, bro. Once he finally broke through, bro, once he finally got used to that NBA environment, bro, he just became a whole different player, bro. He really figured out the whole environment. He figured out what everybody was doing, and he implemented everything that he learned, everything that he worked for, bro. He just implemented that in the game, bro, and it worked, bro. It worked for sure. Because the next 2 years after 1991, the next 2 years, bro, he literally won. And then he retired at I think in November of 1991 or 1993. And then he came back and won 3 more years. So it's like, bro, that's insane, dog.
Because in 1991, Michael Jordan didn't just become a champion, he became inevitable. He became immortal. He became exactly what we'd been told was impossible. Perfect. Jordan in
Perfect,
1991
man.
was a god. And if
It's
you
insane,
don't believe
dog.
me, well, you weren't paying attention. But here's
You
the
heard
thing
him.
about gods. They're never
You weren't
satisfied
paying
with one
attention.
miracle.
If you don't
What
believe he
happened
was a
in
basketball god.
1993? Jordan didn't just repeat. He evolved into something even more terrifying. He became vengeful. Want to see what happens when God gets angry? Subscribe, because 1993 Jordan makes 91 look like a warm-up. Drop a comment. What's your favorite 91 Jordan moment? Like if Jordan's the GOAT. Subscribe for more basketball mythology, because we're just getting started.
W Hoops Central throwback, man. I might react to these two right here. Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. Y'all know how them other YouTubers be, though. But hey, I appreciate y'all for all the support, man. Without y'all, there would be no videos. There would be no me. You feel me? Because y'all boys really be showing out. Y'all be supporting your boy. You feel me? And I really appreciate y'all, bro. So let me know down in the comments if y'all really want me to react to these two, because I'm willing to. Y'all just got to let me know, bro. I'm willing to drop whatever videos y'all want. So just let me know, man. Any reactions y'all want, bro, drop them down in the comments. But yes, sir. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until the next time, your boy Cooked is out.